morning, student. Today we are going to discuss chapter 7 fraction exercise 7.2 question number 1. Question 1 have draw a number line and locate the points on them. Okay, so first draw a line, a straight line. After this we locate the point on this line, then it become a number lines. Okay, so let's see how to represent the given fraction on the number lines. Okay, so we know that how to represent whole numbers. Okay, how to represent natural number on the number lines, how to represent integers on the number lines, we know that very well. Okay, so first we draw line, straight line like this. Okay, and take here 0. We represent 0 at point O. Okay, and here 1. We represent 1 at point A. This is point 1. This is represented 0, 1. Okay, this is point A. Point A represent 1, and this is point 0. Point O. Point O representing the 0. Okay. Now, student, this is the first to represent 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is equal to what? What you write 1 by 2? You can write 1 by 2 is equal to 2 into 1 and 2 into 2. You can also write 2 by 4. 1 by 2 is equal to, we can write this is 2 by 4. Okay, so 2 by 4 or 1 by 2 is greater than 0. You can see here 2 by 4 or 1 by 2, both are equal, is greater than 0. 1 by 2 is greater than 0. It means that 1 by 2 lie on the number line right side of 0. Okay, right on the 0. Okay, so it means that 1 by 2 is lie right on the number line of the 0, means anywhere. Okay, anywhere 1 by 2 lie. Okay, but 1 by 2 is less than of 1. Okay, less than of 1. It means that 1 by 2 or 2 by 4 is less than of 1. So you can also write 2 by 4, which is equal to 1 by 2, is greater than 0 and less than 1 by 1. Okay, 1 by 2 or 2 by 4 greater than 0 but less than 1. It means that, and you can see this is proper fractions. Okay, proper fraction always lie between 0 and 1. Okay, and here you can see the denominator is 4. What is the denominator of this fraction? This is 4. So in each case 1 by 2 means 2 by 4, 1 by 4, 3 by 4, 4 by 4. We can divide the line segment between 0 and 1 in 4 equal parts. Okay, so first divide the given line segment between 0 and 1 in 4 equal parts. So this is 1, 2, this is 3. Okay, 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, 4 part. Okay, why we divide line segment between 0 and 1 in 4 parts? Because you can see the denominator of each fraction is 4. So we divide this line segment between 0 and 1 in 4 equal parts, and we take, if we represent this line, this fractions 2 by 4 means 1 by 2. So you can see here this is 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4, this is 4 by 4. Okay, so this is 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4, and this is 1, or you can see this is a 4 by 4. Okay, so here you can see we represent and the given fraction 1 by 2. This 1 by 2 also you can see 2 by 4 is 1 by 2. Okay, if you cancel it, you obtain here, you calculated this, and we obtain 2 by 4 is equal to 1 by 2, or 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 4. Both are same fractions. Okay, if you simplify 2 by 4, you obtain 1 by 2. Okay, now, so student, I hope all of you understood how to represent given any fraction on the number line. Okay, so here first we draw a straight lines and plot number, then it becomes number lines. So first we plot 0, and here this is O indicates 0 and A indicate 1, are representing 1. Okay, after this we divide the line segment between 0 and 1 in 4 equal part. Why we divide it in 4 equal part? Because you can see here each fraction have, and each fraction, denominator of each fraction have 4. So we divide it into 4 equal part, and for this fractions, representing for these fractions, we take only one part. So here this is a one part, 1 by 4. For this part, these fractions, here 3 by 4. So we divide the line segment between 0 and 1 in 4 equal part, and for this we take 3 part. Here this is 3 part, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and for 4 by 4 means 1. Okay, so here 1, you can say this represent 4 by 4. Okay, now next part, B part of question number 1, we are going to present these fractions given in B part. So let's see how to be represent. First we draw a straight line like this. Okay, and here we take a point O who represent 0, and here we take point A who represent suppose 1. Okay, so you can see here the denominator of each fraction is 8. Okay, and each fraction you can see 1 by 8, 2 by 8, 3 by 8, or 7 by 8. Each of them lies between 0 to 1. It means that this fraction is, suppose 1 by 8 is greater than 0 and less than 1. Every proper fractions, you can say every proper fraction lies between greater than 0 and less than 1. Means 0 to 1 वे लाई करेंगे. जितनी प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन होंगे वो 0 और 1 के बीच में ही लाई करेंगे. ठीक है, तो you can see this is proper fractions. So how can we recognize the given fraction is proper fraction or not? Okay, if numerator of the fraction is less than the denominators and greater than 0, okay, it's called proper fractions. Okay, so here this is 1 is a numerator, 8 is the denominator. Okay, so 1 is less than 8, it means that this is a proper fractions. Here you can see 2 is numerator, 8 is denominator. So 2 is less than 8. It means that this is proper fraction. Similarly, you can say all of them are proper fraction. Okay. So the fractions, the denominator of each fractions you can see here is 8. So we divide the line segment between 0 and 1 in 8 equal part. Okay. So let 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we suppose here this is point A and this is a 1. Clear? 8 equal part. Okay. This is 0 and 1. So we divide line segment between 0 to 1 into 8 equal part. So this becomes 1 by 8. This is first part. For these fractions, we divide the line segment between 0 to 1 in 8 equal part, and we take one part. So this part represent 1 by 8. Okay, and this part 2 by 8. So 1 2. This is this part represent 2 by 8. Clear? Now 3 by 8. This part 1 2 3. This part represent you write here 3 by 8. Okay, this part represent 3 by 8. After this 7 by 8. So we count 7 part. Okay, 7 by 8 means we divide the line segment between 0 to 8 in 8 equal part, and it takes 7 part. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. This part, this is 7 by 8. Okay, clear? And next part of this question number 1 is that third part is C part. 2 by 5, 3 by 5, 8 by 5 and 4 by 5. Okay, so let's see. This is C part. 2 by 5, 3 by 5 and 8 by 5, 8 by 5 and 4 by 5. Okay, this is C part of this question. So here you can see 2 by 5, 3 by 5 and 4 by 5 are proper fractions, but 8 by 5 is not proper fraction. This is improper fractions. Okay, 8 by 5 is not proper fraction. This is improper fraction. So here this is a straight line we draw. After this plot, we take point O. This represent 0, and point A. This represent 1. Point B. This represent 2. Okay. Now you can see here this fraction is proper fractions. Okay, and here each denominator is 5. Okay, so we divide the line segment 0 to 1 in 5 equal part. So this is 1 part, 2 part, 3 part and 4 part. Okay, and this is improper fractions, so we need to 8 by 5. So 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, 4 part, 5 part. This is 6 part, this is 7 part, this is 8 part, 9 part, 10 part. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so 1 part 2 by 5 here. So 1 by 5, this is 1 by 5, this is 2 by 5. This part is, we can say, 2 by 5. Okay, this part is 2 by 5. Okay, and 3 by 5. 1 part, 2 part, 3 part. This part you can say represent 3 by 5. Okay, after this 4 by 5. So this part, 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, 4 part. This part represent 4 by 5. Clear? Now 8 by 5. So 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, 4 part, 5 parts, 6 part, 7 part and 8 part. This represent 8 by 5. Okay. For this is improper fractions. Okay. If you change it in whole numbers, in mixed fractions, so you obtain 1 and 3 by 5s. Okay. So first we divide the line segment between 0 and 1 in 5 equal part, and after this we also divide the line segment between 1 and 2 in 5 equal parts. So you can see here 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, 4 part, 5 part, 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, 4 part, 5 part. Okay. So this is a 2 by 5, 1, 2, this is a 3, 4, this is 4 by 5, this is 3 by 5, and for 8 by 5, okay, we count from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8 by 5. Okay, this point represent 8 by 5. Okay, so student, I hope all of you understood how to plot the fraction on the number lines. Okay, now we are going to discuss second question of this exercise. Second question is that express the following as a mixed fractions. Okay, in second questions, given improper fractions, we need to convert it in mixed fractions. So let's see how to solve such question. Here the question number 2, express the following as a mixed fractions. 20 by 3, 11 by 5, 17 by 7, 28 by 5. Given this is improper fractions. So what is the mixed fractions? Student, tell me what is a mixed fractions? Mixed fractions, a number which consists of two parts, natural numbers and proper fractions, is called mixed fractions. Okay, a number which consists mixed fractions have two parts. First part is natural numbers and second part is proper fractions. Okay, so here mixed fraction is equal to, we know that mixed fraction is equal to mixed fraction is equal to quotient remainder by denominator. Okay, so form of mixed fraction is equal to quotient into remainder by denominators. Okay, so this is improper fractions. First we 20 divided by 3, then we obtain the quotient and also we obtain remainder, then we can convert it in mixed fractions. Okay, so here 20, this is a part solution of a part. This is 20 by 3, we convert it into mixed fractions. So first we divide 20 by 3. Okay, so 20 by 3 divided by 3, we obtain here 6 times. 3 6 ja 18, we obtain here 8, and this is remainder is 2. Okay, this is you can see this is as a divisor. Okay, this is quotient, this is remainders. Okay, clear? And also you can see this is denominators. Okay, because here this is denominators. Okay, this is dividend, or you can say numerators. If numerator divided by denominators, then we obtain remainder and quotient also, and we need to change it in mixed fraction. So quotient is 6. The form of mixed fraction is quotient into remainder by denominators. So here denominator is 3, remainder is 2, and the quotient is 6. So we divide it 20 by 3, we obtain quotient 6, remainder 2, and denominator will be given 3. Okay, so 20 by 3, this is improper fractions, we change it as a mixed fraction. This is equal to 6 whole 2 by 3. Okay, this is whole numbers. Okay, and this is the mixed fractions consists two parts. This is a natural numbers and this is a proper fractions. Okay, now let's see second part of this question. B part is 11 by 5. B part is 11 by 5. So first we divide 11 by 5. So you can see here we divide 11 by 5 and we obtain quotient 5 to the 10 2 times. So this is 10 and subtract from 10 from 11. So we obtain here 1. So this is a quotient, 2 is quotient, 1 is remainder, and what is 5? 5 denominators. So mixed fraction, form of mixed fraction is that quotient into remainder by denominator. So you can write here we find quotient is 2 whole, remainder is 1, this is 1, and denominator is 5. So here we convert T1 by 5 in mixed fraction. This is equal to 2 whole 1 by 5. And let's see C part of this question. C part is given 17 by 7. This is C part, 17 by 7. Okay. So this is improper fractions. We need to change it, convert it in mixed fraction. Okay. So for this we 17 we divide 17 by 7. So you can see here this is 70. We divide it by 7. So how many times? 2 times. 7 to 14. So here we write 2. This is 14. Subtract it. We have to here 3. So this is a denominator, as you can see divisor. This is a quotient, 2 is quotient, 3 is remainders. Okay, and the form of the mixed fraction is quotient into remainder by denominators. Okay, so here quotient is 2 there. So 2 into remainder by denominator. Remainder is 3 and denominator is 7. Okay. So here you can see we change it. The given improper fraction 17 by 7. You convert it in mixed fractions 2 whole 3 by 7s. Okay. Now the next part, D part. D part is that 28 by 5. D part is 28 by 5. This is also improper fractions. We change. We convert it in mixed fractions. So you can change 5 is 25 and you have remainder 3 and quotient is denominator is 5. You can see here 28 divided by, we divide 28 by 5. So 5 times 5 5 ja 25. Okay, 5 5 ja 25 and we subtract here, this is equal to 3. Okay, clear? And this is 0, or you can say this. So 5 is, what is 5? This 5 is quotient, this 3 is remainder, this 5 is denominator or divisor, you can see whatever. Okay, so the form of mixed fraction is equal to quotient into remainder by divisor. So here this is a quotient into 3 is remainder, 5 is quotient and 5 is divisor. Are denominators, both are same. Okay. So student, in this way you know how to convert given improper fraction into proper fractions. Now we are going to discuss question number 3 of this exercise is that express the following as a improper fractions. Here mixed fraction is given and we need to find convert it in improper fractions. So let's see how to convert a given number, given mixed fractions into improper fractions. Okay, so let's see. This is a question number 3. Express the following improper fractions. Okay, so this is a given mixed fractions. Mixed fractions, we need to convert it in proper fractions. Okay, so let's see what is the forms we convert to as a improper fraction in given mixed fractions. Okay, so improper fraction is equal to improper fraction is equal to natural part. Improper fraction is equal to natural number part into denominators. Okay, so natural number part into denominator. Okay, this is first part plus numerator. divide by denominator. Okay, this is a formula to convert any mixed fraction into improper fractions. Okay, so here this is a mixed fraction 3/7. Okay, so a solution of a part, this is equal to, solution of a part, here this is equal to 7 whole 3/4. This is given. We need to convert it in improper fraction. This is a mixed fractions. So what is the condition of improper fraction? Natural number part into denominator plus numerator divided by denominators. Okay, this is a natural number part, so 7 is natural number part into denominator is 4 plus this is a numerator, this is 3/4. Okay, so this is equal to 7 4 is 28 plus 3/4. This is equal to 31/4. Okay, now let's see B part. 7, this is given a part, this is a mixed fraction 7 whole 3/4. So we convert it into improper fractions. So the form of improper fractions is that natural number part into denominator plus numerator by denominator. So here this part is natural number part, this is a denominator, this is numerator. So this into this plus numerator by denominator. So in this way you obtain 31/4. Okay, so you can write here 7 whole 3/4 is equal to 31/4. Now this is B part, 5 whole 6/7. If you convert it into improper fractions, then we obtain 5 into 7 plus 6. Natural number part, 5 is natural number part, 7 is denominator into denominator plus numerator, 6 is numerator by denominators. Okay, so 5 7 is 35 plus 6/7. This is equal to 35 plus 6. 35 plus 6 is equal to 41/5. 41/5. This is a improper fractions. This is a mixed fraction. 5 plus 6/7 is as a mixed fractions. We convert this mixed fractions in improper fraction. We obtain 41/5. Now we let's see. This is third part of this question number 3. Is that 2 whole 5/6. Okay. So this is C part. This is given 2 whole 5/6. We need to convert it, and this is mixed fractions. We need to convert it into improper fractions. For this, first we multiply natural number part into denominator. So this is a 2 is natural number part and 6 is denominator plus numerator divided by denominator. Denominator is 6. Okay, so 2 6 is 12. You can write here 12 plus 5/6. Okay, now 12 plus 5 is 17/6. This is improper fractions. Okay, so we convert these mixed fractions 2 whole 5/6 into improper fractions. We obtained 2 whole 5/6 is equal to 17/6. So student, I hope all of you understood how to convert given mixed fraction into improper fractions, or how to convert the given improper fraction into mixed fractions, and how to you represent proper fraction or improper fraction on the number line. You are familiar it, and you can solve such type problem if you face in your in your daily life. Okay, so thank you for watching, and Jai Hind.